Hello, my beautiful people. This is your girl, Harley Quinn. So, I did watch The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star, episode 5, which was really cool. By the way, y'all like the background. This light is something else. I look up at it and I'm blind. I originally wanted that light so that way I could do beauty stuff, but that can wait. But they touched on a subject that affects a lot of us, and I wanted to talk about it. But I also wanted to give this video as a chance to be an introduction into the series that I'm working on, that I talked a little bit about during the live stream today. Technically today, yesterday, whatever you want to call it. I also wanted to talk about my thoughts about that specific part of the Dawson and Jeffree Star video that caught my attention. Something that actually legitimately had me concerned. Not about them, they've so far been amazing. This is great. It's an awesome thing they're doing. It's about how Morgan was treated and how a lot of us have no idea. So I wanted to talk about that today, but I did also want to talk about the series that I am working on. But Morgan, if you're watching this, by any chance at all, don't listen to anybody else. It's that kind of hatred, it's that kind of judgmental attitude, it's that kind of perfectionism is why I chose years ago, back in 2015, to stop my attempt at starting a tutorial series. I wanted to do a tutorial series more like what Pink Stylist does, mixed in with a little bit of beauty. I stopped that for a reason. It wasn't just because I had crappy stuff. I could have still done it. I've been trying to do something with this channel for years. I've been around for a while, it's just nobody knows who I am because I've been so wishy-washy, and that's all on me. No matter what anybody says to you, and this message isn't just for Morgan, it is literally for anyone watching my video right now. No matter what anybody says, whatever they think, whatever they believe, please do not listen to them. You know your body better than anyone ever will, even your doctors and stuff. You know your body best. No one will ever know you the way you know you. You watching right now, you are perfect just the way you are. You don't need makeup. You don't need to do your hair. You are perfect just the way you are. Man, woman, any other gender that's thrown out there in the plethora of growing list that I just fail to keep up with at this point. Whatever you want to be, I don't care. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Be happy with who you are. That's why this video, I didn't feel any need to do any makeup or anything else. You're looking at me all bare bones, all double chin, jiggly, all me. Even with the freaking diamond thing that fell out of my ear. Okay? Me and my everyday. You are perfect just the way you are. Don't let anybody change your opinion of that. And unfortunately, so many of us struggle with that all the time. So many of us struggle with self-image. I'm just as guilty as the next person. But I'm getting to a point that I just don't care. It's not that I don't care about myself, it's I don't care about other people's opinions. You're going to take me for who I am or you're not, period. That's why my channel, I'm building it to be someplace where you can be yourself and know that you're never alone, there's always somebody there. Any of you watching this video right now, I don't have to know you to care about you. I don't have to live in your shoes or anything like that to want what's best for you. Doesn't matter if you're just a follower, a personal friend, a family member. I don't care who you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what hairstyle you got. I don't care what brands you wear. I don't care what job you have or lack thereof. I don't care how many kids you got or lack thereof, or how many fur babies you got or lack thereof, or scaly babies. Gotta include those too. I do not care how you live your life. As long as you are happy and you are healthy, that's all I care about. Period. Which kind of segues into this series. The series that I am doing is a social experiment. This is your one and only warning. I'm trying to grow my channel organically with time, effort, and dedication. I want you to be here because you want to be here. I'm going to try to reach out to as many influencers as I believe in as possible to see if they're willing to be a part of this series. If they do, as I said, it's going to be a 10-episode series on my part. If any of them do decide, I'm not going to do any collabs or anything with them until after the holidays are over. That's out of respect of other people and of my own family. Obviously, I'm this big. This big. So it's not likely to happen. But I am making this video because if there's somebody you would like to see me have a part of the series, you have to spread the word, because that's what the social experiment is. This social experiment comes in 3 parts. Not as far as videos as to the point of it. It's testing 3 things. 1, how somebody can grow organically as any kind of influencer. So every week, I am going to be taking pictures of my social media, how many followers I have, my social blade. I will be doing Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Social Blade. Which Social Blade, I keep it focused on YouTube because that's where I'm mostly at. That's where you'll find me. And my Facebook. The Facebook page itself for the channel. Not the Facebook profile I made for the channel. The Facebook page for the channel. That is part number 1, to see how it grows. Because I do plan on doing collabs. As you all know, every Saturday I plan on doing charity live streams and things of that nature, which you are all a part of. That is something I'm making you guys a part of. That's not just something I'm doing of my own fruition. You guys are a part of it just as much as anybody else. So that's part 1, to see the growth as it goes. Part 2, for every single influencer that decides to be involved in this series. Any of them, from itty bitty like me to big boys if they decide, because I like all kinds of different stuff. So for anybody that decides to be a part of this series, we will see how their social media is affected and see how mine is affected and see if there's a drastic change or not. That is part 2 of the series, purely analyzing the social aspect of media. And then number 3, I'm going to try to get some interviews and stuff with influencers and real regular everyday people that you've probably never seen on here, to get their opinions of how social media affects them, how it changes, how it affects their kids and stuff like that. It is a series I've been wanting to do for so long, but I'm going to more actively do it now. And now, for some better news for you guys. As I said before on social media, for every 100 followers, subscribers, whatever that is added to my channel, specifically the YouTube channel. So any of you from my Twitter, come on over, come see me, come hang out. Anybody from my Instagram, wow, I can't talk, Instagram, want to come over, come hang out, let's hang out. Facebook, same thing, come on over. Let's hang out, let's have a good time. For every 100 subscribers, there will be, if I remember correctly, it was 100 subscribers, there will be a collab. For every 1,000 subscribers, there will be a bad habit. You just saw one major one that I do every day. For every 1,000 subscribers, I will be taking one negative thing out of my life permanently and making that change. And I will document that change. I will take little, self-videos, stuff like that, little podcasts or vlogs, whatever you want to call them, every day with that change, and have a proper video for you at the end of every week so you can see the difference. That way you, viewer, can see even one simple change in your life can be what it takes to make the difference. Because I know a lot of us struggle with different mental illnesses. Some of us just temporary, we're feeling down in the dumps. We're just sad. But some of us have serious mental illnesses. Serious issues that dictate a lot of our lives and how we react to things. So that's another part of the channel. This is something I also been wanting to do because it's a way of getting some form of moral support that gives me more strength to do what I need to do already. but it gives me a chance to show you guys just how important these little changes can be. Now, obviously, I am not monetized. I probably won't be for a very long time. I personally like the freedom of being able to do what I want to do on here. But if by any chance I do end up getting monetized, I will let you know ahead of time. And I keep stressing this and stressing this and stressing this because of the fact that I don't want anybody to think I ever have any brand deals, any deals with any sort of companies or anything like that. If by any chance I do happen to go, or do happen to get some of the influencers I would like on the roster to join me in this project. I have a long list of people that I want to try to get a hold of, which their first part of the message will all be literally copy and pasted to sent in every single one of them. And the second part of their message is going to be individualized for what I would personally like to do with them. Whether it be an interview, a collab, or anything of that nature, or letting them have the freedom to choose what it's going to be and just be like, alright, I'm game, let's do it. The end goal of this series, after analyzing these 3 parts, is so that way you guys can see up close and personal how social media affects people and how you guys affect all forms of celebrities, whether they're influencers, actors, singers, all of that. Even the big boys you see on the big TV screen, you guys give them the job. Not just their talent. You guys give them the job. No different than any other media influencer. It's all the same. And maybe something really good will come out of this to where I grow big enough to where I can contribute to these charities and get the good message out there that I'm fighting to get out there. That is my top dream goal right now, is to get so up there that I can spread the word for these charities that I feel really need to be seen. Such as suicide prevention, such as TWALA, or the troops, the one for the troops, fallen soldiers, animal charities, things of that nature, a little bit of everything. So we can start getting that good message out there. I'm not here for me. I don't need to be successful. I don't need to have a rich fancy house or anything like that. As long as I have food in my stomach and a roof over my head, I'm content, and I have that now. I want to help others' lives get better. I want to help take away their struggles. I don't want anybody to ever feel the pains that I have ever felt in my life. Ever. And that's the message that I am pushing. I have already taken my screenshots today, Monday, and I will be taking screenshots after Saturday. It will probably be Sunday, actually, that I take the next screenshots to make that video, and it will be uploaded on Monday, so that way I don't have to stream on Mondays after such a long stream on Saturdays. So, walk with me on this journey. Spread the word. Reach out. Let me know what you guys think. I will be recording my part of this stuff, my individual stuff, all the way through the holiday seasons. It's just going to be me, myself, and I keeping up with it as much as I can. I might just stack up as much receipts and videos and whatever as I can to build up the whole series just on my own, which would be fine. I don't need influencers to do any of this for me. I don't. It would be nice if they joined the cause. Because here's the thing, which is why I want you to spread the word. For any of these influencers that do agree to do anything with me, I want it to be purely and solely for charity purposes. If they choose to do anything else beyond that, that is on them. But I want the chance to at least build and help charities. Makes me feel a lot better. It makes me feel like my life has purpose. Because one thing that makes me happier than just being here and being goofy on YouTube is putting a smile on other people's faces. And if I can get all the help in the world to do that, then I know I'm doing my job right. I know I'm doing what I was put on this planet for. You are never alone. You are always loved. And if you come visit me on this channel, you will always have a friend. I don't have to know you to care about you. I love all of you. But this is your girl, Harley Quinn Saint, signing out. Bye, guys.